What up, all you saucy fucks? Welcome to the Immature Podcast. I am here with one of the Pacific Northwest's probably best rappers. Definitely a battler who's holding it down for the region. A game, sorry, Agame365. Oh, I forgot about the clap track.
Clap track. It's gonna be so weird. I can't hear it. I'm gonna hear
You
it on the
can't
way
hear the
down.
clap track, bro. That's fucking weird.
Yeah, no, it's weird.
All right. So, tell us about the event you just did.
Okay, so last weekend, October 29th, I just traveled down to Brooklyn, New York. I competed on the Verbal Warzone League, which is on beat rap battles for their most recent Sniper Division event, which is basically their new talent is called their Sniper Division. You get your tryout, and then you keep coming back if they actually fuck with you, plain and simple.
That's kind of dope.
Yeah, it's interesting.
So, like every battle was on beat.
Every battle was on beat.
Some old school ass shit.
Definite switch of pace from what I'm used to, but you gotta try everything once, right?
Right. I'm used to the fucking acapella shit.
Me too.
So what's your next event?
So next event, I will be heading down to Cleveland, Ohio, and I will be battling on Next Level Battle League, day 2 of their collision event. It's their big year event. This is the second year they've held it. Excuse me, English is hard.
Right.
My homie Arch runs the league, and I've been promising him a battle for since he formed Next Level. So it's finally time I got down there.
Bro, I honestly think you've been traveling more than any other Northwest battler.
Every game is an away game for me except Spaz in March. That was my last home game.
Oh shit. Well, hopefully we can get you on our next event.
Still trying to work that out with employer.
Right. It's not too much of a rush. How long you been battling?
Just celebrated 2 years back in July, so it's been about 2.5 years.
Oh, I think I'm like 2 years at this point. I figured you were like 2 years ahead of me, to be honest.
I battle so much it might as well seem that way.
It kind of does. It kind of does seem like that. So what's your goal with the music side of things? I know you've been writing some tracks. I just got you on one of my beats.
When it comes to music, I was kind of originally just doing it to kind of get back on instrumental practice for Verbal Warzone, because I hadn't rapped on beat at the time until I was 16, 17. It's been a good 5-6 years. So I kind of just started making songs and doing freestyles and little stuff early on to try to get back into the on-instrumental rhythm. And now that I actually have a decent mic and relatively moderate understanding of mixing quality, I can actually start dropping songs again and stuff that I'd actually listen to, because back in the day I couldn't listen to anything I recorded.
So what do you have planned for the rest of the year?
Rest of the year. November's open. Got to take a month off, relax a little bit, recuperate. Because again, it's been 3 months of battles and a month of break, and 3 months of battles and a month or 2 of break, then another 3. Because I've already got January of 23 lined up with somebody.
Are you at liberty to say who it is?
I am at liberty to say it is a league in Oklahoma, and I think that is all the liberty I am allowed to give at the moment. If that changes, I'll post a comment saying who and when.
Man, I was kind of hoping to get the scoop.
Early insider information type.
Right. It's in Oklahoma, so have they even dropped the flyer yet?
Nah. This guy's been calling me out. I'm gonna say this guy's been calling me out for I don't want to say he's been calling me out, but he's definitely been I'd smoke your boots in group chats every now and then, and I'm like, okay, I've had enough of this. The guy who runs this league's been wanting me for a year. You're claiming you'd smoke me, which I know is not true. Let's set it up.
Yeah, AWR, I guess, just called me out finally.
That one is actually going to be interesting. I want to see that one.
The battle, yeah.
Yeah.
He's definitely not gonna walk away with a win.
He, I don't mean this in any slight to DDE. Shout out Wordplay, No Saint, AWR, all those guys. But I feel like
Shout out
AWR has
Demia.
the most. Oh, shout out Demia as well. Absolutely. How could I forget? I feel like if I think about it, AWR had the most potential from the event that I was at. Because No Saint, well, we saw how it happened.
Yeah, yeah. I want to say something, but if I ever have to battle, and I'm gonna save that for ammo. But yeah. Speaking of that battle, how do you feel about that battle? I mean, probably pretty good, but what's your 2 cents on that battle?
The expectation coming in was a little low, to be honest. I knew it was going to be No Saint's first battle. I knew I was just kind of there to set the tone, and I was originally going to take a much different approach, a much more, let's not get super personal, let's not get super close. But then I realized I went to Louisiana to battle a guy named TMM the next month, who's like one of the established names for the league over in Deathwish. And I was like, if I'm shown slacking against a rookie, what's the message he's going to take away from this?
Right. He's gonna take you
So
as an
I
easy target.
exactly. So I kind of had to show that I was not.
Sorry for anyone listening if I'm clearing my throat hella, but I just woke up and my throat's fucked. So do you have a target audience? And if so, what is that? Well, like, how would you describe it?
I mean, I don't necessarily say I'd have a target audience, but if I had like a key demographic I think my style appeals to, I think it's people who definitely, while they take battle rap very seriously and they respect the craft and the culture for what it is, they're not afraid to listen to a little bit of a standout guy who's, while he's still following most of the key rules of conduct when it comes to battle rap and most of the stuff that everybody else talks about, he looks like someone who would have got shoved in a locker back in high school.
So, what's your favorite kind of porn?
What the fuck?
It's the immature podcast, bro. We got to take a weird turn
Fair.
somewhere.
I get it, bro, but God. It's like, can I just say no comment? Because
Yeah, yeah, I
yeah,
guess you just seem kind of boring now. You seem like
no.
you look like you're Mormon, and you definitely look like you're Mormon.
I it's so funny. Like I grew up in a predominantly Mormon area. My grandparents are Mormon extremists. My high school was like 90 to 95% Mormon kids. I am not, but I understand the confusion.
What did what did fucking didn't No Saint say you look like Buzz Lightyear or something?
Oh God, I think I'm trying to think of one of the more prominent ones because he had a really weird one where it's like the cross between two celebrities fucked after their 51st date or something. Oh
And then
God, I
he
can't.
called you Woody because you're hard for this battle or something.
You said call me Woody because I'm hard for this battle, and I was like, hey, what the fuck?
I love that you brought that up in the battle. You were like,
I mean,
pause. This is what you said, but pause.
well, I didn't have a lot to go off. Like, other than the one song he did with Wordplay, dude was basically like fresh on the scene. I didn't know it. Like, I didn't have any social media presence to go off. I didn't have any previous battles to go off. I was kind of just writing material. And thank God that he said that in the interview because I was like, okay, I know that it's coming up in like a week, but perfect. I need something to fill right here in this first. Perfect.
Yeah. What was I gonna? Oh yeah. Did you see my commentary on the interview on YouTube?
I remember I remember you sending it to me, and I think I watched like a minute. and then it was at work when you sent it. I was like a minute, and I was like, holy hell, dude, come on, like cut this guy some slack. I don't even need to promo. Cutface got it for me.
Yeah, no, it was pretty fun to just sit there and roast them watching the interview. I didn't even like as soon as I pulled it up, I'm like, I have to like film myself react to this.
Did you see the freestyle he did?
I don't think so.
I gotta send you that. I gotta send you that link after this. But he did a freestyle. Him and I think one of their other affiliates, Unknown or something. I don't know. But they did a
Oh,
freestyle, and oh my god,
was Unknown the one that didn't show up?
I think so. Yes.
And now he's forever unknown. He
It's
kind of
like
did
I think
himself dirty with that,
you got to live up to your name, right?
right? So what's the weirdest thing you've ever dressed up for as Halloween?
Oh god. I'm trying to think because I wasn't a huge Halloween guy, but because most of my stuff's very cheap. Like I just throw on a bunch of costume jewelry, call it a day. I guess a cop when I was 5. That's all I could really. It's bland, but that's all I could really think of.
I think my weirdest costume, 3 years in a row, right? 3 years in a row, I went as a Mexican pimp. I had a sombrero, I had a giant blue flannel jacket, and then I had a Flava Flav clock, and I had a diamond cane with a giant diamond on it with glitter
Yes,
water. It had glitter water in
yeah.
it that would swirl around, and I would just walk around with a limp.
Oh my
Three
god,
years in a
yeah.
row, bro. 3 years in a row, I went as that.
Oh god. It's like I'm stealing that. I'm taking that for next year.
It was pretty funny. It's just I did it for 3 years, so now I don't want to do it ever again.
Which is fair. I mean, do you feel like there's an expiration of how many times you can wear one costume in a row before it just gets tiresome?
Realistically, I think it's two, so I'm kind of surprised I went for three.
Fair enough. I mean, that makes sense.
All right, y'all. That's the A game interview. Hope y'all liked it. Fuck your life.